Hello and welcome to the demonstration of the Yamaha CS15 monophonic analog synthesizer. First of all, I want to apologize for there being no video. Anyway, let's just jump right in and see what this thing can do. We're going to start up with the oscillators, just to kind of give an overview. As you'll see on the illustration of the front panel, it's a 2 VCO synthesizer. It also has 2 separate voltage-controlled filters and 2 separate voltage-controlled amplifiers. And it also has 2 envelope generators, a 3 waveform low frequency oscillator, LFO, a portamento feature, which is the glide between notes, and also a separate feature they call glide, which you could kind of think of it as an independent envelope of some sorts. It's kind of like a decay. It sounds pretty cheesy, but I guess, if you did some modifications to it and gave it, a oscillator sync, you'd be able to do some pretty cool things with that, leaving your envelopes free to do other things and use this glide feature to control the pitch of one or both of the oscillators. There's a standard course, I guess it's fine-tuning for both oscillators, and there's also a separate detune knob for just the second oscillator. Another thing that's really unique about the Yamaha CS15, is something else we'll demonstrate later on, is its ability to be used as an external processor for other things. You can run almost anything through it. You can run an instrument, a guitar, you could run an audio signal like a CD track or something like that into it, process it through one of the filters in the amplifier, and get some pretty interesting timbral effects that way. Another thing that's really interesting about it is if you have, say, a bass guitar plugged into it or electric guitar, what you can do is you can use the bass guitar itself to act as a trigger for the first envelope. And so that can control the filter, giving you some nice sweeping action, kind of some swelling action as well. There's also a white noise generator like any good synthesizer. Okay, well, let's get into it then. First off, we have the first voltage controlled oscillator. And here we have the a simple triangle waveform. Okay, and we're going to go through all the octaves here, starting at the labeling at 64 feet, going up to 2 feet. Okay, now we're going to go to this is the sawtooth waveform. Okay, here is the square waveform, also known as the pulse waveform. Okay, adjusting the pulse width knob. This the Yamaha CS15 goes from, it says 50%, which is full open square waveform, to a 90% pulse. At 100%, you wouldn't be able to hear the oscillator anymore. It would just be it just wouldn't make any audible pitch. Another interesting thing you can do also, we can adjust the pulse width with a low frequency oscillator, which is here. That's a good time to kind of talk about the LFO. It's a